some strange reason, people complained about this chapter a little bit. And once again, that is because people just do not like hope. I cannot really see why people dislike so much hope. In a way, I find this to be very thrilling, but only in the end, if everything goes as planned. I guess they don't like this because there's some Dragon Ball references given to the fact that he was so determined. This is the Boku no Hero Academia 157. After having after having the seed of empathy, or not empathy, she already had that. The determination to be saved within her, planted by Miru Togata. Deku's action finally sprouted, and she wanted to be saved. As Deku grabs onto her, he begins to feel a little bit weird, which is from her quirk. Chisaki, having a more villainous breakdown than ever, tries to use his quirk to grab a hold, but Deku remembers the words he said to Mirio, saying that he wants to be a hero that can wipe away everyone's worries, always wins and saves everyone. Or maybe those were Mirio's words. Well, he wanted to be the best and best, but it's still true though that Deku really wants to be that kind of hero. He wants to save everyone. A lot of people criticize his insanity of the fact that he always risks his body, but the thing is, I actually feel like that's one of his most heroic traits, for because Deku do not consider his own life worthy. However, when it comes to everyone else, he considers their lives worthy. They are worthy to be saved, so he wants to save them and all their worries, and a hero that is number one, who never loses to anyone. In that way, I guess it's right, same to Bakugo, since Bakugo do not want to lose either. Although technically Bakugo do not want to lose just because his ego is too big, and he wasn't prove that he is just that strong. Deku tries to kick Chisaki as Chisaki creates something else, and we see a huge shock explosion that actually sends Deku up in the air. Apparently he utilized wind pressure to fly. I guess that is the reason how All Might were capable of flying. He flew using strong wind pressure from his kicks. Knowing that his legs are probably at the limit now, things get rubble. Chisaki gets up, repairs his arm, and curses everything, saying he's going to get Eri, and approaches his dinosaur-like comrade. And Night Eye, having not died yet. Although, I mean, didn't not that I complain about this, mind you, because I prefer unrealistic actions. Still, though, didn't he get pierced through the stomach? How is he alive after all this time? I do not complain about real life injuries. I mean, this is fictionality, so it happens. Either way, Overhaul merges with a new character, this time the tall guy, and he's going to the surface to kill Midoriya. Uchako tries to catch up, but she cannot move for some reason. I do not know why she can't move. Can't she move out of fear, shock, or is it the fact that she has used her gravity so much that she's feeling a little bit nauseous? Um, uh, while Night Eye says that you cannot win, and if all three you go against them, it's Uchako who lifts up the stones and says, we're supposed to not do nothing. We don't know when the future. Nobody knows what the future holds till it happens. Remembering All Might's worlds, I twist the future, or maybe those also were Deku's words. He begs Ryuki, Froppi, and Uraviti to take him to the surface, because he thinks also Mirio is gonna be there. We'll see. Still, the fact that Ushako showed so much determination, I really like that about her. And Deku lands on the ground completely unhurt, even though he used 100. And he wonders why, but then suddenly he begins to feel a new pain in his body. And Chisaki appears in his new monstrous form, revealing that is Eri's quirk. She is basically rewinding time and then rewinding it back. In a way, it is similar to Overhaul's quirk. It's just that she can rewind humans to a time where they even were a monkey, and then even out of their own existence. So basically, it is a power that is not just rewinding everything. No, she really can rewind wounds. In a way, Eri's quirk really is broken because that quirk, if she can control that kind of quirk, that kind of power, have you any idea how many people she can save? She would become the best healer in the world if she could do that. She will become the greatest creature ever. Well, not creature, human ever. What I meant to say when I said creature, she would become something extraordinaire if this quirk were used in uneven interruptions. And Deku agrees, saying that it's a very kind and gentle quirk because it's thanks to Ares' rewindingness that even though he did break his legs, she rewinded his wounds so it's back to not being hurt. So yeah, well, Shisaki's new form, I can agree it looks kinda dope, although he once again looks extremely monstrous. This guy is such a hypocrite. He do not like to be dirty, and yet he dirties himself with this very much. I mean, don't get me wrong, this form is still demonic, but it still looks a little bit different than his previous forms. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, his upper body is him now, this time, although this time he has scars. However, the rest of his body is just a merged combination of the rubble downstairs and the big guy, basically almost like a big dinosaur-like form. As Deku says that Eris' quirk is gentle, she cries happy tears, and he realizes that if that she is reverting his body with blinding speed, and if she does, she can protect him. So he begs Eri, lend me your power as he enters his one for all full cal 100%, and his hair changes color as it flies up. Seems Deku is now going to go Super Saiyan, so to speak. In a way, this is this chapter. Did not slow down in awesome a bit. It's been a while since I felt that about Boku no Hero Academia. Maybe once again because there's some hope in this situation. Still, though, again, Ares' power really is broken. But if that get taken by the villains, the despair she's able to create is going to be endless. So please, do not take her away. I mean, I wonder though if she wants to erase her quirk. If you think about it, that kind of quirk will be sought after by everyone, heroes or villains. In that way, she still will be cursed. However, if somehow someone destroyed her own quirk, then she wouldn't be sought after anymore. Although, again, if that quirk could save lives, then it's one of the powers that needs to be on the side of the good. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.